I'd love to talk about Oasis. If people didn't know, Oasis stands for the Ongoing Assistance and Support for Independent Students. And what that really means, sort of in a nutshell, is that we're here to help the high-risk students who have missed time from school, and if they return, would likely drop out or try to return to a normal. So they come to our Oasis room, where they can first kind of acclimate themselves back to being in school every day with emotional and educational support that we give to them. And then our job is to try to transition them back into regular classrooms once they're ready. So it's really a nice tool for the district, trying to make sure we get all of these kids moving along, educated and graduating. That's a good question, and that's definitely a challenge, and particularly this year, probably more than other years, it'll even be more challenging, and some of that, honestly, I'm still figuring out. But I know that during the day, my focus is with those Oasis students and the program that I'm there for, and then when school ends, you'll see my hat change over to that director hat, where the kids will be able to see me in the athletic office or on the fields visiting their practices and games. So that right now, that's where we're going. Well, that's one of the things we do with sports. I always get these great memories that come from it. And I have a lot of old stories that I think a lot of the kids I've coached, I've bored them with them over the years, and they always nicely listened, and I appreciate that. But I would even say more recently, I had a great coaching experience, was the last cross-country season that I coached. The team worked really hard all season, and I heard many complaints about having to do another Howard Hill day of running up and down that hill. But it really does pay off in our league meet. So at our league meet, I watched the boys come across. Pretty much every single one of them had improved from the season before, missing second place by 1 point, where the year before, they weren't even close. And on the flip side, I saw the girls, who also worked really, really hard, actually win this league meet by a strong margin to the next closest team. So I always loved running. One of the reasons why I love it is because it's a sport that if you put in the miles and the work, you will be successful. And that day was one of the best days where I really saw that come to fruition by the end of the season. It was great to see the kids' reaction.